because South Africa, Pretoria in particular, plays a critical role in Zimbabwe's history of transition.
This constitution is no longer changeable.
Good day, good people. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we are going to cover three interesting stories in this video. But first of all, as you know that President Comrade Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, there are speculations that he is not actually Zimbabwean. So some people actually say, why is this guy our president? And he actually addressed the issue. I want you to listen to the following video, and after I show you that video, we may discuss in the comment section, what do you really think? Is this guy lying or something? And then after that, we'll actually talk about the constitution he wants to amend. So without wasting much of your time, watch this.
I want to confess, my dear brother, because I grew up in your country, by Mnyoe, Mumbwa, Kafue, and Hutchin, and then the university, everything in Zambia. Oh, but I'm not Zambia, I'm Zimbabwean. Let's see, Zimbabweans might say, they may doubt you. I want my people here from Zimbabwe to know I was brought up in Zambia. No, he's too young to know about those things. It's long, long, long ago. In the early 50s, you see. My parents here were kicked out by the religions because of what they were thought to be very revolutionary to Northern Rhodesia then. It was called Northern Rhodesia. We were received there in 1954. We were kicked out here. But we as a family, that's when my father was kicked out, but we as a family went to Northern Rhodesia in 1955. And we grew up there. I had all my education in your country. Mnyoe, Mumbwa, Kafue, Hutchinson, and the University of Zambia, Unza. So, I personally am very grateful that you have produced a president. For Zimbabwe. Well, down the line, we may also produce in reverse for you.
Yes, there you have it. So before we talk about the constitution, I think this story you just said sheds more light on who Emmerson Mnangagwa is. So tell us what you think in the comment section, and those who have information about this, or those who have read about Emmerson's background, tell us in the comment section. Please kindly share. So the constitution which wants to be amended by the ZANU-PF, it was designed in such a way that it can never be changed without the involvement of the people. But ZANU-PF knows that without if they go to the elections, they are not going to get anything. Voting for the referendum, it will be actually voting against Emmerson. So they don't want to do that. Listen to this first, how it is being explained that it cannot be amended, and listen to Gift Ustalos talking about how ZANU-PF doesn't want people to do the referendum.
Donzwa kudada ne basara ndakaita kuti shuwa ereni mwana kwa mangwana ndinda panyika ino upenyu utsa nebumbiro rakandisonna karanda nyora.
The good thing is this constitution is no longer changeable by the principles, including Mugabe.
So if the constitution is no longer changeable, Why are these guys talking about extending the term limit to their term to 2030? Some are saying they might even go to 2035 or make Mnangagwa the ultimate ruler for Zimbabwe and make it a one-party state. So it's very scary, and it's going to promote unconstitutional ways of dealing with the government or of removing the government if they actually remove the elections, which is very tricky for ZANU-PF. I don't think they would really want to go there unless they are really prepared to deal with the people.
Don't need to be a scientist to predict what is going to fall into the country. People are going to move out of the country as political and economic refugees. You're going to have a lot of migration. So those doing that funny, ideologically vacuous program called Dudula in South Africa must embrace for more Zimbabweans, because the Zimbabwean issue to ANC, where its Secretary General Philip Mbalula has been in the forefront of supporting this regime, they ought to know that the Zimbabwean case to South Africa will cease to be a foreign policy issue and become a domestic one. Because Operation Tudula and their crazy clownish comrades will continue to its xenophobic attack on Zimbabweans, and they're going to flock in their numbers to neighboring countries if this regime continues with impunity, because it is in the interest of Pretoria to condemn this attempt to amputate Zimbabwean constitution, because South Africa, Pretoria in particular, plays a critical role in Zimbabwe's history of transitions, and therefore they ought to understand that continuing supporting the amputation of the constitution and continuing to support such a rogue regime who set its problems to import its problems to South Africa.